Hi, my name is Diet Cokehead, and I am a problem. This is my cat Purrgilicious, and I showed up today. We have some new people, and yeah, basically like this is just like a little like a cult, and but it's cool because like Helter Skelter is where I take all the acid, and everybody else just gets paper. But yeah, today I showed up. Sometimes I don't make it. My schedule's been kind of like all over the place. But I'm trying to just show up more, and I guess I have to like totally like redirect the whole thing of my channel and keep it more on the fun side. I don't want to, like I've said it a bunch of times, like the people who helped me start this channel, like we all came together with like one really with similar mental struggles, and I don't want to like leave y'all hanging. Like there's still gonna be stuff from y'all, but I mean obviously like you know how the nature of everything is. So but I'm a lot more than my mental health issues, so I'm just gonna bullshit about whatever the fuck comes to mind. I just kind of start these Monday videos. Basically what I want it to be is like everybody saying, hey, what's up? Like talk to each other more and stuff. Make it like a legit cult, y'all. And not like legit, but you know, keep it fun. We have fun here. And I may not always look like presentable or whatever, but I'm still gonna try to hustle my OF, and I'm still going to not give a fuck. I quit putting on makeup, and I feel like I'm getting that beat of shit around my eyes, but I'm always like freaking out about that, and I think it's just because it's like I don't fucking have time to be sick, so I'm always really, really fucking scared that something that I'm gonna have to like deal with is gonna like as soon as you hit 30s, like your 30s, that's your I feel like my 30s have been like a warning. Yeah, I feel like my 30s is just like, hey, this shit is fucking up, fix it. Because I think that you still kind of have time to reverse everything. Like that's just that's what I keep. Like as long as I never see a doctor, nobody can tell me otherwise, you know. And every week I kind of like get a new obsession, like or I mean, like so they last kind of like months, but like because like I was really into Roman slavery, and I'm probably still gonna do like because like my obsessions always circle back, and I'm probably still gonna do Roman slavery stuff just because I'm fascinated. And siphonophores, and also like this is my channel, it's me. I'm gonna talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. I don't really like talking about like I don't like it doesn't really it's not like I don't like to talk about my life or anything. It's just like it doesn't occur to me. But also wills and corvids are really big ones, and whenever I absolutely master writing, like I know a lot of my other viewers know this, but like there's like I get like a lot of like stupid ideas. Like I'm gonna go start doing this thing. I'm gonna do this thing. I'm gonna farm for a little bit. I'm gonna go homeless volunteer. I'm gonna go like and I get stuck and like doing these like really weird, stupid things that I got ideas for. Oh, I should tell y'all some of my homeless volunteering stories. Those are fun. But this month I'm like I want to be a bird lady, but I feel like I wouldn't commit like I wouldn't commit enough to have a parrot. I just feel like if you're going to own a parrot, you need to have like a really I think I am a lot more responsible than people think that I am, because I mean like whenever I do have animals and stuff, I feel like I'm very like I'm the only person I know that always gets them fucking neutered and shit. But what was I gonna say? I got high. I got so high and they're just kicking in. This video is gonna be so fucking stupid. Yeah, I have a very like I don't know. Like I was about to start justifying like getting high and stuff all the time, but I just like to get high. Like I always have. It's just part of who I am. I try to save it to Mondays, but then sometimes I go visit Gary Busey. Gary Busey is what I call my mother, so she doesn't know when I'm making a video about her. I forgot what I was talking about. But anyway, I want to be a bird lady. So and I want like I don't want to like commit to having a bird because, like, I know I'm not set up for that. I have no fucking idea how to take care of a bird. I don't really even know what the fuck parrots and shit eat. Like, I like them, but, like, I have this really distinct memory of, like, my dad really wanted to see a bunch of parrots, so he made me do this, like, photo shoot thing that they had set up, and they put, like, fucking 10 birds on us, and I remember never wanting to be near a parrot ever again after that moment, because like their little claws were like right next to me. I think, and I'm like freaking out about them like that, and I'm not even smiling or anything. I'm like scared in the picture. When I was little, I agreed to anything my dad asked me to do, and I would never show any fear just because like I wanted to impress him. I am fascinated by them, like, because whenever I was little, I thought that they were really stupid, and then I started, like, I watched all of this shit about this gray African parrot that would, like, she would ask him, like, how many colors of blocks are on here, how many blue blocks or whatever. He could tell you, like, okay, there are 3 blue blocks, there are 4 yellow, and answered them correctly, and answer stuff about, like, different items and different, like, he could use language, like, contextually. And there was one time she was like, how many corners on this block? And he kept saying like 8 or 10 or whatever, and there were 4 corners. And then she gave him a timeout and put him in his cage, and from his cage he said, I'm sorry, there are 4. And whenever he asked for water and stuff, that fucking freaked me out. If you read about whales and birds and stuff for a long time, you're gonna fucking get freaked out. Like my werewolf song is literally about like my thing with birds recently, and realize, and falcons will get fire, and they can't make it or anything. You know, some animals are experimenting with it. I think bonobos are actually getting close, but chimpanzees are using fire the way that we used to, basically just harvesting it and using it for stuff. And falcons are taking flaming branches and burning forests down. Like, fucking really. And, like, because so all the animals get herded into one place. They're like, fuck yeah, barbecue, you know? But then, and it's like, oh, goddamn, falcons are assholes. And that's what the whole werewolf, that's literally, like, that one line, fauna rounded up by the goddamn falcons. That was, like, the whole basis of that song. And I just kind of, like, Frankensteined everything else around it. I don't really want to make long form videos all of the time because I feel like it's bull shit. I'm just saying bullshit. It's been 7 minutes. I've been talking about birds. I don't but like, some people like them, and I mean, that's easy to do. I'll give it to you. It's just like I feel like I'm making an ass out of myself every fucking time I turn on this camera and I'm like, okay bitch, we're gonna fucking talk for like 20 minutes. And I feel like an asshole, and I feel like it's just it's weird. It feels really weird, and it feels really weird. Like, it's not, again, it doesn't offend me. It doesn't, like, threaten me or anything, like, crazy. It's just, like, whenever people start, it's like, I'll say something into the void, and I'll think nobody is listening. I'll think nobody saw that stupid video. I'll think nobody saw me say that. I'll think nobody knows. And then it's like, every month I get more and more hyper aware of how, like, permanent your, like, presence gets in ways that you don't really account for, even like in the micro sense. And I can't even, like, I can't conceptualize what the fuck that's gonna be like with more eyes on this channel. I do get kind of, like, I cry. Like, I make big old thing, like, nobody ever subscribed. I know that I get like that sometimes, but then, like, people will come, they'll be like, alright, what's up, what's, like, we're watching, and I'm like, and then I'm like, oh fuck, I don't know, and it's just, like, I think that I need to prove myself every fucking day, and I have that so ingrained into my head that whenever people are, like, looking at my stupid bullshit where, like, I haven't even brushed my fucking hair, and I'm like, what the fuck, why? And, like, I worked so hard on this other thing that's just, like, rotting there, but, you know, that's just the way it is. It's like every other fucking thing in the whole entire world. Like, you're fucking, the one night you show up to work, you know, I've had those, like, especially, like, bartending and stuff, I have my makeup all fucking perfect. I had a nap before I showed up there, and I'm ready, and we get like 2 customers. And then like another fucking day where I haven't like fucking slept in 3 days, where I have a shift in the morning, where I have to like get up and do all of this other stuff for my day job, and whenever I have like all of this shit going on, you have fucking diarrhea whenever your face is full of zits, and you showed up that day and you're like, just eyeliner, like I'm just gonna put on eyeliner and tell everybody deal with it. That's the day you're gonna have the biggest. Oh, I had one of those days at the bar, and it was like the craziest night. I mean, like, I went in expecting nothing. Like, we had like 3 consecutive weeks of like almost no, of like nights where I went home, had to close at 12 and make no money. And then just this one day where all, like, every fucking person in this ghetto ass fucking town wanted to come up and get beer from my bar that day. I think we had like an Ice Cube concert or something in town that I did not know about. And then like people were like, LOL, y'all are about to get swarmed. And I was like, what are you talking about? It just flooded. I was an upstairs bartender and it just flooded. I remember it got like, there were 2 people working that night. It was me and another girl. And oh no, there were fucking 3. Oh god damn it, they had their fucking daughter-in-law, or no, their niece. Their niece was there working, and she floated up and down and up and down and up and down. And like most of the time, me and the other girl were there all on our own. I was there all on my own whenever like they were the fucking DJ was like trying to call the cops upstairs, but the cops couldn't even fucking. We were at past capacity. I don't know how any of this was legal. I don't know how this slides. Just sometimes you get lucky and the cops just don't come, and the cops can't make it upstairs. And one of the other guys who's like the DJ, whenever your DJ like bails and it's just like this motherfucker that nobody wants to really deal with, but it's just like an emergency guy, he fucking started going behind the bar. There were customers like going behind the bar, but then there was a line of like, I don't even fucking know how many fucking people were at the bar, and it was just me, and I was just like, the cameras are catching this motherfucker, so they saw me tell him to leave. I'm just gonna snitch on him later and focus on making everybody's drinks. I remember, like, that was, like, I was, like, people were screaming at me. People were doing coke off of the tables. I was, like, fuck. God, I hated being a bartender. So I don't really have a lot to talk about, but I like to get to know you guys more. So I'm just gonna, like, give y'all some comment baiting horse shit. Like, tell me about y'all's Thanksgivings and how everything's going. I like it when y'all talk to each other, and I like it when y'all talk to me, and yeah, I'm really trying to keep up with the Monday videos. I'm gonna at least have 2 of them a week. I'm gonna try for 4, but then like some shit comes up, and I don't really think anybody gives a fuck. I think everybody gets that I'm trying. I think that we're kind of all on the same page with this channel, so it's a good hustle, everybody. See you next video.